Hello everyone, I am Manoj Kumar. My register number is 19E052 Triple A section. Today we gonna see about the arithmetic operations using op-amp and wave shaping using op-amp. First of all, we see about the subtopics under the arithmetic operation using op-amp: adder, subtractor, differentiator, and integrator. First, an adder. An adder is an electronic circuit that produces an output which is equal to the sum of its applied input. This section we gonna see about the op-amp based adder circuit. An op-amp based adder circuit produces an output equal to the sum of its input voltages applied at its inverting terminal. It is also called as summing amplifier since the output is an amplified one. In the above circuit, the non-inverting input terminal of the op-amp is connected to the ground. That means the zero voltage is applied at its non-inverting input terminal. According to virtual short concept, the voltage at the inverting input terminal of an op-amp is the same as the voltage of its non-inverting input terminal. So the voltage of the inverting input terminal of the op-amp also will be 0 volts. Therefore, the op-amp based adder circuits discussed above will produce the sum of the two input voltages V1, V2 and V3 as the output. When all the resistors present in the circuit are of the same value, note that the output voltage V0 of an adder circuit is having a negative sign, which indicates there exists a 1800 phase difference between the input and the output. Second, subtractor. A subtractor is an electronic circuit that produces an output which is equal to the difference of the applied input. This section we see about the op-amp based subtractor circuit. An op-amp based subtractor produces an output equal to the difference of the input voltages applied at its inverting and non-inverting terminal. It is also called as the difference amplifier since the output is an amplified one. Now let us find the expression for the output voltage V0 on the above circuit using the superposition theorem using the following steps. Step 1. First, let's calculate the output voltage V01 by considering only V1. For this, eliminate V2 by making a short circuit. Then we obtain the modified circuits as shown in the figure. Now using the voltage division principle, calculate the voltage the non-inverting input terminal of the op-amp. Vp equal to V1 R3 divided by R2 plus R3. Now the above circuit looks like an non-inverting amplifier having input voltage Vp. Therefore the output voltage V01 of the above circuit will be V01 equal to Vp into 1 plus Rf by R1. Substitute the value of Vp in equation. We update the V01 by considering V1 as V01 equal to V1 R3 by R2 plus R3 into 1 plus Rf by R1. Step 2. Let's find out the output voltage V01 considering only V2 and eliminate V1 by it, making it short circuit. You can observe that the voltage at the non-inverting terminal of the op-amp will be 0 volts. It means the above circuit is simply an inverting op-amp. Therefore, the voltage V0 of the circuit will be V02 equal to minus Rf by R1 into V2. In step 3, we will obtain the output voltage V0 of the subtractor circuit by adding the output voltage obtained in step 1 and step 2. Mathematically, it can be written as V0 equal to V01 plus V02. Substituting the values of V01 and V02 in the equation, we get V0 equal to V1 R3 by R2 plus R3 into R1 plus Rf by divided by R1 plus minus Rf by R1 into V2. So therefore we can consider that Rf equal to R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 equal to R. Then the output voltage V0 will be V0 equal to V1 R by R plus R into 1 plus R by R minus R by R V2. Then it becomes V0 equal to V1 R by 2R into 2 minus 1 into V2. 2R get cancelled and V0 equal to V1 minus V2. Thus the op-amp based subtractor circuit discussed above will produce an output which is different to the two input voltages V1 and V2 when all the resistors present in the circuit of the same value. Differentiator. And differentiator is an electronic circuit that produces an output equal to the first derivative of its input. We're gonna see about the op-amp based differentiator in this session. And a op-amp based differentiator produces an output which is equal to the differential of the input voltage that is applied to its inverting terminal. The circuit diagram of the op-amp based differentiator is shown in the following figure. In the above circuit, the non-inverting input terminal of the op-amp is connected to the ground. That means 0 volt is applied to its non-inverting input terminal. According to virtual short concept, the voltage at the inverting terminal of the op-amp will be equal to the voltage present at its non-inverting input terminal. So the voltage at the inverting input terminal of the op-amp will be 0 volts. The nodal equation at the inverting input terminal node is d into 0 minus vi by dt plus 0 into v naught divided by r equal to 0 minus c into dvi by dt equal to v naught by r. V naught equal to minus rc dvi by dt. If rc equal to 1 second, then the output voltage v naught will be v naught equal to minus dvi by dt. At fourth, we gonna see about the integrator. An integrator is an electronic circuit that produces an output that is integration of the applied input. This section we see about the op-amp based integrator. An op-amp based integrator produces an output which is an integral of the input voltage applied to its inverting terminal. The circuit diagram of an op-amp based integrator is shown in the following figure. In the circuit shown above, the non-inverting input of the op-amp is connected to the ground. That means the 0 volts is applied to its non-inverting input terminal. As we see already seen in last three topics, we see about the voltage at the inverting input of the op-amp will be equal to the voltage present at its non-inverting input terminal. So the voltage at the inverting input of the op-amp will be 0 volts. The nodal equation at the input terminal is 0 minus vi by r plus c into d into 0 minus v naught by dt equal to 0. Therefore, minus vi by r equal to c into dv naught by dt. dv naught by dt equal to minus vi by rc. dv naught equal to minus vi by rc into dt. Integrating both sides on the equation shown above, we get integral dv naught equal to integral minus vi by rc into dt. V naught equal to minus 1 by rc integral vt dt. If rc equal to 1 seconds, then the output voltage v naught will be v naught equal to minus integral vi dt. So the op-amp based integrator circuit discussed above will produce the output, which is the integral of its input voltage vi when the magnitude of impedance of the resistor and capacitor are reciprocal to each other. Note the output voltage v0 is having a negative sign, which indicates that there exists a 180-degree phase difference between the input and the output. Conclusion. At conclusion, we gonna see about the uses of the op-amp based adder, subtractor and differentiator and integrator. An op-amp based adder produces an output equal to the sum of the voltage applied at its non-inverting terminal. The subtractor, also called as differential amplifier, uses both the inverting and non-inverting inputs to produce an output signal, which is difference between the two input voltage V1 and V2, allowing one signal to subtracted from another. More inputs can be added to be subtracted if required. Differentiating amplifiers are most commonly designed to operate an triangular and rectangular signals. Differentiator also find application as wave shaping circuits. The integrated circuit is mostly used in analog computers, analog to digital converters and wave shaping circuits. Second topic, we gonna see about wave shaping using op-amp. The subtopics under the wave shaping of op-amp is wave shaping circuits, clipper, positive and negative clipper, clamper, positive and negative clamper. Wave shaping circuits. The electronic circuits used to create or modify specified time varying electrical voltage or current waveform using recombination using combination of active electronic devices such as transistor or analog or digital integrated circuits and resistor, capacitors and inductors. Most wave shaping circuits are used to generate periodic waveforms. It also includes clipping and clamping. Clipper. The diode clipper, also known as a diode limiter, is a wave shaping circuit that takes an input waveform that clips or cut off its top half or bottom half or both halves together. This clipping of input signal produces an output waveform resembles a flattened version of the input. The main advantage of the clipper is that they eliminate the unwanted noise in the signals. The clipper can be classified into the following two types based on the clipping portion of the input: positive clipper and negative clipper. Positive clipper, a circuit that removes the positive parts of the input, can be performed by using an op-amp with a rectifier diode. The clipping level is determined by using the reference voltage V reference, which should be less than the IP range of the op-amp. The output voltage as the portions of the positive half cycles above V reference is clipped off. We can see the rectifier diode and the V reference voltage in the given circuit. Working of the positive clipper. During the positive half cycle, the input of the diode D1 conducts only until the V input is equal to the V reference. This happens because the V input is less than V reference. The output volts V0 of the op-amp becomes negative to device D1 and make into conduction, and D1 conducts it and closes the feedback loop, and op-amp operates as a voltage follower. Output V0 follows input until Vin equal to V reference, and when V input greater than V reference, the V0 becomes positive to the derived D1 into off condition and opens the feedback loop, and op-amp operates as open loop, and V input drops below the V reference, and the op-amp the V0 again becomes negative and the device D1 is again into the conduction, so it closes the feedback path, and thus T1 is on for V input less than V reference, and D1 is off for V input greater than V reference. The op-amp alternates between open loop, off, and closed loop operation. The D1 is turned off and on respectively. For this reason, the op-amp used must be a high speed and preferably compensated for unity gain. In this circuit, we can simply know about the positive clipper. Here the V reference is set to 1 voltage. As we can see the diode conducts until the input voltage reaches 1 volt and it becomes off. So the line becomes straight line, and when again V input downs to 1 voltage, it again started conduction. This and the input above the reference voltage, it's clipped off from the positive half cycle. Negative clipper. The positive clipper is converted into a negative clipper by simply reversing the diode D1 and changing the polarity of the V reference voltage. In the negative clipper, clips off the negative parts of the input signal below the reference voltage. The D1 conducts when the V input is greater than the minus V reference, and therefore during this period the voltage V0 follows the volt input. The minus VE portion of the output volt below minus V reference is clipped off because the D1 is off. The V input less than minus V reference. If the minus V reference is changed to minus V reference by converting the potentiometer RP to minus VCC, the V0 below plus V reference will be clipped off of the diode. D1 must be on for V input greater than V reference and off for V input. Here we can see the V reference voltage minus V reference is set to minus 1 volt. So the diode becomes off at after greater than the minus 1 volt, so lesser than the minus 1 volt. So the portion lesser than the minus 1 volt is clipped off from the negative off cycle of the waveform. Clamper. A clamper is an electronic circuit that produces an output which is similar to the input but with a shift in DC level. In other words, the output of the clamper is an exact replica of the input. Hence, the peak-to-peak amplitude of the output of a clamper will be always equal to of the input. The clampers are used to introduce or restore the DC level of input signal at the output. There are two types of op-amp based clampers based on the DC shift of the input, positive clamper and negative clamper. A positive clamper. A positive clamper is a clamper circuit that produces an output in such a way the input signal gets shifted vertically by a positive value. The circuit consists of positive clamper circuit consists of a capacitor and a op-amp and the rectifier diode. Working of a positive clamper. In the above circuit, a sinusoidal voltage signal Vi is applied to the inverting terminal of the op-amp through a network that consists of a capacitor C1 and a resistor R1. That means the AC voltage signal is applied to the inverting terminal of the op-amp. The DC reference voltage V reference is applied to the non-inverting terminal of the op-amp. The value of the reference voltage V reference can be chosen by varying the resistor R2. In this case, we get a reference voltage V ref of positive value. The above circuit produces an output which is a combination of sinusoidal voltage signal Vi and the reference voltage V reference. That means the clamper circuit produces an output in such a way that a sinusoidal voltage signal Vi gets shifted vertically upwards by the value of the reference voltage V reference. Here we can see the sinusoidal input signal wave gets shifted vertically up at the positive side. A negative clamper. A negative clamper is a clamper circuit that produces an output in such a way that input signal gets shifted vertically by a negative DC value. In the working of the negative clamper, in the above circuit, the sinusoidal voltage signal Vi is applied to the inverting terminal of the op-amp through a network that consists of a capacitor C1 and a resistor R1. That means AC voltage signal is applied to the inverting terminal of the op-amp. The DC reference voltage V reference is applied to the non-inverting terminal of the op-amp. The value of the reference voltage V ref can be chosen by varying the resistor R2. In this case, we can see the reference voltage V reference of the negative value in the above circuit produces an output which is the combination of sinusoidal voltage Vi and reference voltage V ref. That means the clamper circuit produces an output such a way the sinusoidal voltage signal Vi gets shifted vertically downwards by the value reference voltage V ref. In this waveform, we can see that the sinusoidal input signal gets vertically downwards and the negative side because of the negative clamper. The conclusion, I conclude this clipper clamper by saying their uses. They are frequently used for separation of synchronizing signals from the composite picture signals. The excessive noise spikes above a certain level can be limited or clipped in FM transmitters by using series clippers. Thank you.